Yeah.
Hey.
Can I use your phone? My phone died.
You want to use my phone?
But I want to text court, so I can't use the house line.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. There you go.
Thanks. I'll be straight here in your room.
Kendall's emotional struggles have caused significant tension within her family. In a surprising turn, Kris Jenner has partnered with Scott Disick, who has assumed the role of a protective guardian in Kendall's life. This unexpected alliance has added urgency to their mission of safeguarding Kendall from additional heartbreak. Together, Kris and Scott are digging into Corey's background and intentions. But will their bold strategy prove effective, or could it lead to unintended consequences? Now, let's delve into the high-stakes intervention that might transform everything. While Kendall works through the emotional fallout of her split from Corey, Kris becomes increasingly alarmed about the toll it's taking on her mental well-being. Even though Kendall has made a public choice to distance herself from Corey, Kris believes his presence still lingers in her life. She's committed to ensuring Kendall's protection at all costs. Corey hasn't been fully cut out of Kendall's life. A source close to Kris reveals she's worried Kendall's emotions might still be tied to him, and fears she'll face more heartache. Knowing this isn't a battle she can face alone, Kris decides to bring Scott Disick on board, a long-standing family ally who understands their dynamics like no one else. Aaron Svitelli. Despite his complicated past with Kourtney, Scott has shown enduring loyalty to the Kardashian-Jenner family, particularly Kendall, with whom he has built a close connection. Scott has been like a protective older sibling to Kendall, an insider shares. He's always supported her, and when Kris reached out, he immediately agreed to help. With their combined determination and shared goal, Kris and Scott's method is both deliberate and unwavering. Although the approach is risky, they realize it's essential to uncover the truth about Corey's past to ensure Kendall understands exactly what she's facing. Their investigation begins with delving into Corey's history, examining his business dealings, former relationships, and any secrets he might be hiding. What they discover leaves them stunned. Accusations of financial misconduct, suspicious transactions, and romantic entanglements that ended in dramatic scandals. Suspicious transactions and romantic entanglements that ended in dramatic scandals. These revelations make Kris even more determined to protect Kendall. Corey's behavior shows a clear pattern of toxicity, shares an insider. Kris wants Kendall to understand that Corey's past may well predict his future, and she's resolute in her efforts to shield her daughter. Scott, known for his strategic thinking, proposes a direct confrontation. "If we're going to address this, we need to do it in person," he insists. "We can't let him keep manipulating Kendall or playing mind games." Kris agrees but emphasizes the importance of preparing Kendall emotionally for the encounter. Kris knows this will be a deeply personal moment for Kendall, says a source. She's ensuring Kendall feels supported every step of the way. The day of the confrontation arrives, and the atmosphere is charged with tension. Kris and Scott seize a chance to confront Corey at a family gathering, presenting the damning evidence they've uncovered. Corey, initially caught off guard, quickly shifts to defensive mode, attempting to dismiss the accusations. "This is all nonsense," he says, clearly shaken. But as Kris presses further, the conversation heats up. Corey's defensiveness morphs into anger, and his true nature begins to emerge. "You're just trying to break us apart," Corey shouts. "You have no right to meddle in my life." Kendall, who has been quietly observing from the sidelines, becomes visibly upset. The emotional strain of the confrontation proves overwhelming, and she pleads with her mother to stop. "Please, Mom, stop," Kendall says, her voice trembling. "This isn't helping." Scott steps in, his tone calm yet firm. "Kendall, listen to us," he urges. "We're doing this because we love you. You deserve to be with someone who values and respects you." This marks a pivotal moment for Kendall. Witnessing her family's unwavering support, she begins to question the authenticity of her relationship with Corey. The realization strikes her deeply, leaving her to reevaluate everything she once believed about their connection. Later that night, following the intense confrontation, Kendall's emotional defenses begin to break down. Devastated, she turns to her sister Kylie for comfort, sobbing as she opens up about the emotional toll of everything she's faced. "I just don't know what to think anymore," Kendall admits, her voice quivering. "I thought I understood who he was, but now I'm not so sure." Kylie, always protective, reassures her sister with compassion. "You're making the right decision," Kylie says gently. "You don't need someone like that in your life. We're here for you, and you won't have to face this alone." Meanwhile, social media explodes with messages of support for Kendall, with followers praising her for her strength during this difficult time. One fan writes, "Kendall's bravery is unmatched. It's never easy to walk away from someone you loved, but she's doing what's best for herself." Another comments, "Kris and Scott's love for Kendall is so clear. They're doing what any family should, protecting their own." Kendall agrees that providing that level of support to her patients is ultimately what she wants, and she finds it within her to protect Kendall. Despite the emotional fallout from the confrontation, Corey refuses to back down. Unwilling to accept his loss, he takes to social media to retaliate, posting a series of public statements. He accuses Kris and Scott of interfering in his personal affairs and claims they're motivated by jealousy and a desire for control. "The Kardashians can't let me be," Corey complains in one of his posts. "They are trying to tear me down because they know I'm no longer part of their exclusive group. This is all manipulation." While some of Corey's supporters buy into his narrative, the Kardashian-Jenner family remains united and resolute. Kris promptly releases a statement affirming the family's strong support of Kendall and their commitment to protecting her from harm. "We will always prioritize Kendall's happiness and well-being," Kris declares. "No one will manipulate or control her, especially not someone who doesn't have her best interests at heart." As the family's statement reaches the public, Kendall's followers flood her social media with messages of unwavering support. Many fans applaud Kris and Scott for stepping up to defend Kendall when she needed them most. One fan writes, "Kris and Scott are real heroes. They're showing us what it means to have your family's back no matter what." Another adds, "Kendall is so brave for choosing herself over a toxic relationship. We're all proud of her." The overwhelming support serves as a reminder that, in the end, family is everything. Kendall's decision to walk away from Corey becomes a testament to her strength and resilience. As she begins to rebuild her life, she finds comfort in knowing that her family will always be by her side. While the journey ahead may be difficult, Kendall is determined to move forward with grace and strength. Speculation about her next steps is already circulating, whether she'll dive further into her modeling career, channel her experiences into a new project, or take time off to focus on healing. What's clear is that Kendall is ready to embrace her future, and with her family's support, she's more prepared than ever to face whatever lies ahead. Kendall's journey serves as a powerful reminder that family will always have your back, no matter the obstacles. To survive. What do you think of Kris and Scott joining forces to confront Corey? Was it the right call? Or do you believe family interference can sometimes go too far? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on your favorite celebrities.